My name is Paul Bailey. So any new attendees? We have the one gentleman, right? You're new? Anybody else new? First
It's not
time?
the first time I've been here, but I'm relatively new.
Okay. Anybody else new to the group? And then any positive, our list is positive stories. Any positive fun things happen that we want to talk about, make us feel good about?
I got something in escrow. Finally, I've been working with her since January.
Anything else fun? Yeah?
I was talking to a lady who's very interested in doing a reverse mortgage on her house, and the more she thought about it, she decided to sell it and to buy a house with reverse mortgage. And I told her, I think you're doing exactly the right thing. I hope she buys a house with a reverse mortgage, but that's her long-term plan. It was much smarter for her to sell and buy than to take out a reverse mortgage.
Yes, Jen?
I have some interesting information. We had our
Maybe also-
Sotel Little Creek listing, and we had several lenders, including because they go out just to let us know, could it be lendable, and most of them came to the consensus that you would need to do some foundation work, but that you could do the rehab loan. We ended up getting 5 offers, and they were very creative. I was very impressed by what people were able to come up with some cash down or all cash. And kudos to our peers because I was really impressed.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
People were out there and they know what they're doing.
Any other good positive stuff, fun stuff, interesting stuff? Nothing, Jen? Huh? You can go.
So I actually just got neighborhood lending certified. So it's something very exciting to talk about, and just wanted to share that news with you. So I got my certificate this week.
Congratulations.
Yes, I have a positive story. I am with Keller Williams and Santa Cruz on Sally Bookman's team. This is my 3rd brokerage to be with. Everybody finds their place where they feel that it's a right fit for them. And Matt Falconer and I have taken a course, and yesterday we graduated. Not everyone does, so it's a very intense course.
What course?
What did I learn? How to be a realtor, how to keep in touch, how to make contacts, how to be a professional in this industry. I don't dress professional to this meeting because I go and teach people to stay fit afterwards.
Very good.
But it is a
Congratulations.
very intense course. There's a couple people from Bailey Properties along Pinell and other brokerages that attend, and it's very informative. Frank McCue did sign up, but unfortunately he had some other things that took place. Anyone is invited, and it's it's a great foundation for anyone that's been in the business for a very long time, or for new people that are getting into the business.
Frank, what do you have to say about that?
Oh, there's Frank.
Are you talking about the BOLD program?
Yes, absolutely.
I'll speak on it.
Well, I'll speak on it real simply. Really, what it is it's basically just going back to the basics, right? That's really what it is. It's really simple. Get up, pay attention, don't be attached to the outcome, and just go out and talk to a lot of people. The name of the game is the more people you know in life, the more money you're going to make. So, get out of it and get on it. That's really what it's about. So that's why they call it BOLD. It's because people are reluctant to get up and say what's so for them. So it's just simply an opportunity for you to get out and get out of your comfort zone. And once you do that, then it becomes comfortable. And then you get out of your comfort zone, and then you become comfortable. And that's really what it's about. I think that's why they call it BOLD. Okay? I wasn't able to attend because I missed 2 meetings because of some prior engagement. And then I had to go to Italy for a week.
Okay.
So that was my BOLD. But what I've done is I've got a credit, so I'm going to attend the next one, and when I do that, I'll bring back the materials and share it with everybody. But I think it's a great opportunity for anybody. Keller Williams is very open type of organization, and so they really want to promote other realtors getting involved with it because it's just going to raise the standard of care. Because I really believe that probably half of us should be in this business, and the other half should, and I think they should take the BOLD program, or whatever. That's what I have to say about it.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, I'm Frank McCue with the American Dream.
And Frank, is it true that you're closing escrow on with a house on the beach for the Pope because of your trip to Italy?
Oh, I didn't want to go there. It's a Vatican secret.
Okay, any other positive stories? We move on to our what's on tour. So what's on tour? Anybody have any tour properties you want to pitch? Ken?
KB Homes has listed another one of their homes, and this is an interesting one. This is the Measure O. So for anyone that has a little first-time home buyer or like a tenant that didn't think in any way they could buy a piece of property, 200 Fieldcrest is on tour this morning. So 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, about 1,300 square feet, and the price is $387,647. This is Measure O. Wells Fargo does the financing on that. Dwayne Dawson is going to be at the property to answer any questions. Whether you go by to look at the house or whether you go by to actually talk to someone about what Measure O is and how you do financing, I've got flyers here and Daryl's got treats and breakfast and all that there.
Great. Anybody else property on tour? Yes?
Yes, my property is right on the northern rim of the Santa Cruz Association's Galaxy. It's between Glenwood Drive and Glenwood Cutoff on just off Highway 17. It's called 24705 Spanish Oaks. I think that's the way it might be on the tour sheet. According to the title company, it's 24705 Santa Cruz Highway.
That's what it has on here, Santa Cruz Highway.
Okay. So it's a 2.5 bath split level home, great views down into the Glenwood Valley, 2,500 square feet, 3.5 acres, 3.85 acres. A lovely property ready for immediate occupation. Beautiful hardwood floors. Has incredible windows and sunny views throughout the day. So I did bring a couple of flyers that you can look at. I realize it's a bit far out. I will be there, but if you have a party who's interested, give us a call. Thank you.
Help me with Valley Speak. What does great footprint mean?
A great footprint?
Yeah.
Floor plan.
Floor plan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else something on tour? Jump up, say it loud, say it proud.
I just found out that.
Who are you?
Mike Krogan, Schaefer and Associates.
Thank you.
Good morning. I just found out my deal didn't make it to tour, but I'm going to tell you about it because it's a price reduction, and I'm deciding whether I'm going to have it on tour since it's not on the sheet. So, just go for it. Thank you. It's a condo at 4435 Diamond Street. It's in the Jewel Box. The seller keeps making me reduce the price. It's $305. She really wants to sell it. It's priced really, really well now. There's comps for way over that. There's several comps in the last 3 months for over that. It's a number 4 unit, if you know, what's it called? Capitol Shores. It's the upstairs over the garages. So anyways, really nice, been updated, 305. It's vacant lockbox if I'm not there this afternoon because it's not on the tour. So please show it and sell it. Let's sell it this week. I want to get it done. She wants to get it done. She moved to Hawaii. She wants to sell it. Not that she's desperate, but she wants to sell it. She needs to sell it or else she's going to rent it.
How big is it?
It's 950 square feet and it's 2-bedroom, 1 bath, all updated. It's really nice.
305, you said the price?
305, yeah.
And HOA dues?
238. 238. So it's going to be a first-time buyer, I think, or an over-the-hill buyer that wants to live near the hook or the beach or something. So
What's the address again?
4435 Diamond Street.
She offering any incentives, credit backs?
Sure.
She open to that?
She doesn't have a lot of room, but let's talk.
Okay.
Thanks,
Hey, Michael, just a thought on why it doesn't sometimes get on tour. Norma, help me with this. When you're inputting the listing and you come to, it's either Postal City or the other one. If it goes south and it isn't letting you, like it's not taking something,
Yeah.
you'll complete everything. It'll let you get through the form, but it won't come out on tour. So you have to be careful of that when you're inputting the listing. Is it Postal City or?
Also, the acronym, SCC, make sure you're putting in SCCAR because oftentimes it's confused with the Santa Clara.
Right.
So, you know, just put an
On there.
extra C or an A in there.
It's on there too.
That could be, but we should look at it though and see if the tour date is in there.
Okay.
Mike, what's the dues on that place?
$238 a month. Yeah.
Great, yes?
Hi, I'm Paul Rankin. I've got 146 Castillo Court in Seascape Uplands. 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and it is different than most of the floor plans that you'll see around. So if you have an opportunity to come out and see it, Mattson Britton designed it into the space, and the way it sits is very light, open, and ready for your pickiest buyer.
Thank you. Any other tour properties today?
Well, I have a tour property, but it's for this weekend. We're doing the Great Pumpkin Open House at the Aptos Hills. There are 22 listings currently in Aptos, and some of them are in that price range, which people are kind of hesitant, I think, to go. So we've got 9, possibly 10, I'll know today, open. So if you want to check them out, I've got a list over on the table here. Send your clients, you don't have to go there. We're giving away pumpkins if you go to 3 of them. There's a Chianti's drawing, a Jamba Juice drawing. Bring your clients to Regional Property. It's Sunday, well, free. Any of the Aptos Hills listings, okay?
Yes.
We are also doing an event both this weekend and next weekend. Sally Bookman has 4 listings in Rio Del Mar, and she also is a professional artist, and she has open studios. So what we're doing is if you go to each of our listings and then go to her home, and we will have a flyer provided when you go to, you can follow the road signs to the home. Then you go up to her home, have a glass of wine, food, see her art, and also she'll hand sign one of her books and give it to you. So it's both, so she might have, you might have all 4 homes both Saturday and Sunday, depending on what our sellers want. But right now, Sunday will be Vista Del Mar and both of the other 2 homes on Sumner. And so on Saturday, it will just be, yes, Vista Del Mar and the 2 on Sumner. And I think on Sunday, the Rio Del Mar one. So anyways, come to one of our open houses and then we'll give you a flyer to go to the other ones. I'm not sure if we're gonna do a punch card or how we're gonna do it. It's great exposure and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I guess we've slipped into needs and wants types thing. Anything anybody else wants, yes?
No, I had something on tour today.
Go.
My listing.
What's your name?
My name's Carrie Wade. I work for Russell Gross Real Estate. I advertised this house last weekend because we did a wine tour with 3 other homes. It was really fun, but my house did not sell, so my clients dropped the price. So now it's $962. It's a 5-bedroom, 5-bath house on 3 acres on the river, totally remodeled. It's 85% new. So come check it out today. It'll be open 9:30 to 12.
Thanks. Any other tour properties? The needs and wants? Yes?
Robbie Matusich, RG Matusich Realtors. I have a loan pre-approved buyer up to about $450 looking for SFR condo townhouse anywhere from west side Santa Cruz south to Soquel. Ready to go. So if anybody's got any coming soon and not on MLS, let me know. 831-662-2446.
Yes,
Rogan's got a condo.
I'm looking at the same price range. We have an urgent need. A family's living in a hotel until they can find something. They're all cash around the 450 mark as well. Watsonville, anywhere Watsonville, Aptos, and then possibly West Side area. They need a single level unless if there's a bedroom and the kitchen area is all on one level. That's okay too if there's a couple bedrooms upstairs. They need about 3 bedrooms, so they're in desperate need. And we've looked at, I think, everything. So let me know. Jennifer wants a history number.
Needs and wants? Exclusives not on the market yet? Anything you guys have coming up you want to pitch and talk about? Then anything else? Anything good of the orders? Let's just go to our did you know. Do you have a did you know? And then Peter has a did you know, and we'll have 2 did you knows, and we'll have fun.
Hey, I'm Peter Boutel with Santa Cruz Home Finance. Did you know or did you remember that we can take a house that needs a lot of work and combine it with a purchase loan and the funds to fix the home, close escrow, and do the work afterwards? The work can be anything from painting to remodeling the foundation, fixing the foundation, to adding square footage. And if anybody wants more detail on that, give me a card and I'll give you a copy of my column that I just ran in Saturday's Sentinel on that topic. It's the FHA loan program.
Jenna?
And mine is not business related, so. That we're in October and going into Halloween. These are all going to be gauged towards that. So did you know that if you scream Bloody Mary 3 times in the mirror at 3 a.m. that your mother will come in and tell you to shut up.
Yes,
I don't have a did you know, but I was wondering if anybody knows about the home on El Dorado, Live Oak area. It's Hubzu, it's auction, it's a 3-2, I think it's bank-owned REO. Anybody know the status on it?
That went pending, because we were trying to get an offer in, and I couldn't get the website to work.
Right.
It wasn't taking any information, and then it went pending, so.
Okay.
They had a bunch of offers on it.
Yeah, I heard multiple of them.
How do the auctions work? I kind of shy away from them.
I stay away from them. I have a client that purchases auctions, but they purchase court stuff, they don't purchase online.
So how are you supposed to do it, Peg? You go on a site?
You have to log
I'm not the
in.
person to ask, because I wasn't successful. You do not follow my lead on that.
I have a, I was
yes.
gonna say the auctions are online are different than the auctions at the courthouse
Yeah.
steps.
Yeah.
The courthouse steps, you have to have cash.
Yeah.
That's a trustee sale. Auctions online are already past that stage,
Right.
someone owns it and they're auctioning to whoever has the highest bid with financing or cash, and that's kind of auction.
Deborah, you have something?
I have a price adjustment, 444
Oh, sorry.
Whispering Pines, space 110. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2007, really nice. It overlooks Kings Lake, just dropped it to 287.
Okay.
It's really nice.
Jen?
Did you know for that, there is a form on CAR, if you're afraid someone's not going to submit your offer, you can have them sign it, and it basically forces them to present your offer. And I can't remember what it was, I just happened to breeze through an article the other day, so that's interesting. So if you're not getting a response from somebody, if the seller has told them they don't want to do that, then they can show proof of that, but it's one way to try to get through that element on those properties.
Did you know that that was actually on the purchase contract? And on the purchase contract, you were supposed to respond by having the seller sign that they've received this offer and looked at it and declined it.
Right.
Now, I know that a lot of agents don't practice that, and I have to pull it out of them. But basically, I want to know, did the client see my offer? Because I've been in multiple offer situations where I don't believe that they ever did. And the only way I can get that is getting them to sign it back. And I've actually had to go to the broker and say, listen, this is what you're required to do by law. This is not a courtesy thing. I need to know. And it's really gotten into a pissing match over it. But it is on the contract.
And that's unfortunate we get there, but agents move on and stuff, if they get on and do the other things, but, it does do me a favor, do this, it'll help me with my buyer, and that's a good thing.
Well, I understand it's a do me a favor type of thing, but it's actually the law.
Yeah.
So it's actually what we're supposed to do. It's not like.
I was just saying that that's a nice way to say it.
Oh, I understand that.
That's a nice way to say it.
Yeah, I try to, but you'd be amazed on how many agents, and not so much on this side of the hill, but on the other side of the hill, they blow it off.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
There's a
amazed.
whole page one.
They just blow it off, and it's just, just be aware that it's on the contract. And so if you do submit an offer to a seller, have them sign it. Even if you have multiple offers,
Reject it.
send it back. Yeah, reject it, and send it back. Give the agent the courtesy.
Good input. Anybody else, anything? Good to the order? Before we go to our speaker and drawing and stuff? So let's give 3 to 5 minutes to our speaker.
I
Don't
don't
need to
think,
stop?
he's not here, Paul.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Anybody else want to do a song and dance?
Yeah.
Anybody have a song?
That would be great.
Just a quick.
What'd you say, Deborah?
I would like to hear what the lenders have to say with the government shutdown.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I know we've got a lot of good lenders in the room, so.
Who are you?
I'm Matt Falconer, Turnkey Mortgage. So I couldn't be prouder to work for my mortgage bank. We've got workarounds for the 4506 and the SSA, so the government shutdown has not impacted our funding procedures. And it's a really big deal, because normally you have to, 4506 is a form that you submit to the IRS, which validates your tax returns from the borrower, just so that we know that the borrower gave us is actually the returns that they filed.
Hang on.
So what that is it validates that the people's tax returns are valid. The SSA form is something that shows that their social security number is valid. Normally those are done in the front of the loan. We are weighting that all together and saying that if either of these things come back invalid, that the borrower is forced to, the loan becomes unpayable. So it's I'm just so happy that we have to work on it because I was frantically scared really that it was gonna impact fundings, new loans, everything, but it doesn't. So what's looming next is the debt ceiling on next Thursday, and that's a pretty big issue, so next week we'll talk about that.
I would second what Matt says. We have no ill effects from the government shutdown. We initially did, we were worried about it, but we're not now. Everything's moving fine, unless you have a USDA loan. USDA loans are not happening. And FHA is not impacted. We're a direct FHA lender, so we're moving those through too.
Appraisals aren't impacted?
No.
No,
What about interest rates?
they got better because of the screw up, really.
What about VA?
No.
No impact, yeah.
You know, it's nothing but a game of chicken. You know, which one's gonna blink first, that's all it is. You know, it's horrible that we're in this position. But I think the overall economy understands the game that's being played, so I don't know. Any other lender input? Title company input? Yes?
So BMA is actually on Monday rolling out 85% no MI on non-conforming. So, that
On non-conforming?
On non-conforming.
What kind of rates?
85% CLTV. You know, we're still really competitive, in rates, so.
But I'm saying compared to a regular 30, or a regular loan that's conforming, that's like 80%, what are you paying for it, in other words?
The non-conforming rates are still lower than the conforming rates right now at BMA.
Did you run the numbers? Because I've done that before, because WJ Bradley's a direct lender, but we also have the ability to broker out as well. And so I started running some numbers for some clients, and it didn't make sense. It actually made more sense for them to have the MI than not to have the MI because the interest rates were 0.5% to almost 1% higher, depending on what the
Yes,
FICO
our
was.
non-conforming rates are actually lower right now than our conforming rates.
Yeah, but we're talking about going
Right,
from
I
80.
haven't priced one out yet. So I mean,
Yeah, so just
the program rolls
seeing
out
what
on
the
Monday.
difference is, I tried
Nothing's
doing
free
that.
in this world.
And it actually ended up being, it was a smaller loan amount, so even that smaller loan amount of $400,000 loan amount, it was $50 less for them to pay the MI than to go the other way.
Yeah.
So you're saying non-conforming the 417 to 6?
Interesting? Yeah. Well, any last thing before we have our contest? Yes?
I have a positive story. I put 119 Carl Avenue into escrow this week.
Yeah!
Cards, do I have the cards?
Everybody's card in?
Paul, I wanted to mention, I have a buyer who's looking to buy in the Harbor Seabright area, and they're approved up to 1.3.
1.3, okay.
Yeah, and one's right close to the beach.
What type of property?
So, they're open, their kids are grown, so they don't need a lot of space, maybe 2-3 bedrooms.
Condo?
A single family, sorry, single family.
Good. Any other needs and wants? Are we done? You guys have any last ideas?